Hello and welcome back to the Xbox Hut. Smash Brothers posters? Deal with it. For the few of you who are waiting for this review, I do apologize considering I've had this game since early December. In my anticipation for Zelda on the Wii U, people who've been watching my channel closely might have noticed I've been seeking out games to fill the hole left in my heart, fill the hole left in the Wii U library by the lack of a current generation Zelda. Dragon Age Inquisition is an action-adventure RPG brought to us by the well-known talent at BioWare and published by EA. Yes, I just said EA, or Electronic Arts, known for taking good franchises and dive-bombing them into mainstream gaming territory. Does Dragon Age Inquisition buck this trend of EA ruining franchises? Taking a lot of elements from the two Dragon Age games before it, Inquisition plays surprisingly smooth. Taking a combination of RPG elements from Dragon Age Origins and a more action-oriented approach from Dragon Age 2, Inquisition's combat is actually a healthy culmination of the two. This means the combat is accessible to those that aren't accustomed to RPGs, but remains complex enough for more tactical play by RPG genre fanatics. The latter particularly takes the form in the returning tactical view, which pauses the game and allows individual control of party members. Fortunately, if you prefer action, the game can almost be entirely played without ever using it. The only time I found it required was against high dragons, in which it made the difference between killing it quickly or resulting in me soloing it for an exorbitant amount of time. Moving into other aspects, the game features a rather large world and exploration is well rewarded. The use of mounts helps you traverse the rather large amount of land, though they don't actually move that much faster than you being on foot, sadly. In addition, while there is a lot of real estate, keep in mind the game is not open world. This is not a bad thing, but something to keep in mind. Furthermore, normal RPG tropes are here, namely in the crafting and inventory areas. Crafting is particularly useful and not hard to figure out. It also generally results in equipment far more powerful than can be found, so it definitely is worth the time. The part that is a little old-fashioned RPG is the clunky interface and inventory management. You'll find yourself sifting through and selling junk every few hours. While the game is initially very intimidating, it's actually a rather welcome balance of accessibility and deeper RPG elements that I can confidently say is well executed. RPG fans know RPGs are filled with things to do. Dragon Age Inquisition ensures this remains the case. In what I can only call the most integrated approach to side content and core campaign content, the two coexist in a way that will seem jarring for RPG fans, but keep completionists at bay for a very long time. In order to progress the story, power must be acquired. This is done by completing quests. Any quests. Thus, by completing side content, you progress the main story. Thus, some side content is required to complete the game. But worry not, it can be rather refreshing. Furthering the content is a multiplayer mode that admittedly is a lot more fleshed out than I thought. While I have not spent a lot of time with it, it can easily add double-digit hours to your playtime and gives you a dungeon running-like experience to be had with your friends. Driven by Frostbite 3, Dragon Age Inquisition is a fantastic looking game and one of the best looking RPGs out right now. The world is lush and you will explore a large variety of landscapes from this one to this one to this one. In fact, the one thing you can't appreciate due to video compression is texture detail, but believe me, it's there. Even the frame rate remains nearly solid during heated action. Unfortunately, and this is more standard RPG quality shining through again, dialogue animations are a bit stiff with occasional stuttering, and facial animation is a little less impressive. However, the story is told with dialogue options abound using good quality voice acting, and it all feels like it should. Though the water is totally better than RPG fans are used to. Oh yeah, and the Liana got hotter.
Is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons?
In a rather odd turn of events, it's clear that one does not need to fear the sight of EA on the box. Dragon Age Inquisition has indeed bucked the trend that EA is known for, and is a quality RPG that any fan of both the series and RPGs should pick up. It is a fine game that is only marred by mostly standard RPG problems, namely animations and interface. Nonetheless, if this is the path EA is taking with its financial power over developers, I'm listening. I give Dragon Age Inquisition an 8.5 out of 10. That's it for today. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe for more Xbox One content. I'll see you next time on the Xbox Hut.